I'm about to get on a high-speed train in China for the first time, and the railway station, I'm at Shanghai South railway station, and it looks like an airport. I got dropped off above and I'm kind of lost, to be honest. I need to find gate 6A, and I've just come out the front because I couldn't find it, so I'm going to go back in and join me as I get this train on my own, because today Dom's not with me. He very much would like to be with me, but he couldn't make it, so I'm doing a solo trip to Hangzhou. I'm getting on this high-speed train, and not only am I getting a high-speed train, I'm getting a business class seat on a high-speed train, which I'm really excited for. I've never gone on a fancy train before. I'm at the north entrance. Let's just follow everyone. It's absolutely massive. I'm pretty sure the first stop is security, which is over here. It really does feel like an airport. Everyone's got their suitcases. I guess because it links to the whole country. You can get trains to Beijing, Chongqing, any big city you want. The railways in China are quite epic. Okay, it looks like I need my passport for this bit. It's like a proper airport security. I'll see you on the other side. This place is absolutely massive. It's just like an airport. I just gone through security. It's got lots of gates. I need gate 6A and B, which I can already see is just at the back there. I wasn't sure how early you need to check in here, so I got here quite early. I've got another 20 minutes before the train departs, but I don't know how long you need before it takes off. I didn't know how long you needed to check in before that, so I got here early. It literally feels like I'm about to fly somewhere. It's quite overwhelming. Oh my God. Dom's busy, he can't come, and I decided I wanted to go on a solo trip. And Hangzhou is really close, an hour by train. And when I was looking at tickets, it was only 210 RMB, which is roughly about £23 to go business class. And I've seen pictures of business class, and it looks very snazzy, so I thought I'd treat myself to business class and show you what it is actually like. This is my gate. It looks like people are starting to queue up and getting ready to board. I thought I would have quite a while to walk around, but maybe I'm just gonna queue up already. Here you don't use a ticket, you just use your passport. So it's very, very easy. Let me get my passport out.
Please go to the ticket check for boarding.
I don't know if it's going to work.
次列车的旅客，请您到 6A6B 检票口检票进站，列车停靠在11站台。
谢谢。So now I need to find car 3, seat 8. Hopefully I can find it okay. How do you know what car's what? Car 13? Oh, I'm right down the wrong end. It's a really long train. I'm glad I got here early and I don't have to rush. But I'm very interested to see what this seat is going to look like. So all of these carriages so far have been second class. They still look very comfortable actually. We're down at number 6 now. So most of the cars are second class. Second class is obviously a lot more cheap. I think it was about £7. I always think in pounds because it's quite similar to RMB. You just divide it by 10, so I'm always thinking in pounds. 70 RMB to get on the second class train, which I'm going to get on the way back. Oh, it's the next cart. We're at cart 4. Now we're coming up to cart 3. It's very empty up this end. Right, number 3. And my seat is number 8A. One, 2. So I made it onto the train. It's very comfortable and it feels very luxury, not what I'm used to. The seats are like red leather, really comfortable, with a big pillow, pocket for your phone. On this side as well, you've got all controls, so you can recline your chair, so you can go full on lay down mode, and I think that's a help button. But Here, interestingly, there's a QR code that you can scan and get food delivered, like takeaway food delivered to your chair on the train. I tried to do it, but it didn't work. It must be specific stations, I think just the big stations, because it was allowing me to order it to Shanghai station and Hangzhou station. But it's kind of pointless doing that because I'm getting off the train. But the chair, super, super comfortable. As soon as I got on the train, they bring you a little pouch full of snacks. There's like 6 different snacks in here. I've already had raisins and crackers. There was one called like pig fat or something. I think these ones were almonds. So you just came around on like a little trolley like they would on an aeroplane, and then ask you what drink you want as well. So I had some juice. It's got like a table just like an aeroplane as well that comes out. Also, little light if you want a light. Little reading light. Soft leather. This pillow's huge. It's almost too big. It's actually a bit annoying. There's also lots of leg room, so I didn't have to go and put my suitcase on a rack. It fit here perfectly. Super comfortable, like a little egg chair. It stops at about 4 different stations, and this train is going to Hangzhou where I'm going to get off, and then it's going to Ningbo, so I might get a neighbour. I just had a 3-year-old girl sitting next to me for the first sort of bit of it, but she got off. They're very child friendly here. When you get into the stations here, they feel very kind of overwhelming because they're like giant airports, so I was kind of worried that I'd get lost. It was actually really, really easy, so don't stress about it. Actually, I was kind of panicking because I'm on my own. I've got to figure things out by myself. But literally, it was so easy. I think not having Chinese in China, you can still get around quite easily. They do have English in a lot of places, and it's not as difficult as you might think, actually. Like, literally on this sign, they're writing English saying, "Have a pleasant day," and like, they have bits of English kind of everywhere, on the toilets and stuff. As much as I am learning Chinese, yeah, just bear in mind, like, if you're coming to China, don't be scared of the language barrier, because it's not as difficult as you think. Also, just use Google Translate. I had to Google Translate all of the snacks in the bag. It's actually really useful, the camera option, because you just take a picture and it will just tell you what it says. It's not always the best translation. Here we've got the toilet. There's nothing fancy, but it's not a squat toilet and it is clean. On the way back from the toilet, I saw some people had literally fully reclined and they were like laying down. If I was on here for longer, I would do that, but it's pretty mad that you can just lie down on the train, go to sleep. I think we're only 15 minutes away now. Because it's a high-speed train, we get there very, very quickly. All in, I think it's an hour and 10 this journey. Some of them vary depending on where they stop. But the craziest part about this is I actually compared the price of this train ticket, which was roughly £23. I compared it to the same journey on a high-speed train going from Canterbury, which is my hometown back home in the UK, to going to London on the train, which is the exact same train time on a high-speed train, an hour, and just a single there costs, I think it was just over £50, so 500 RMB, whereas this cost basically less than half of the same price for a just standard ticket on a high-speed train on like a standard seat. They don't have chairs like this in England. But yeah, the pricing is mental, how different it is to the UK. The UK trains are ridiculously priced anyway, but here it's just so affordable. And if you go on the second class, I think it was about £5. £5 for an hour journey on a high-speed train. Super cheap. And that's the journey I'll be taking on the way back. Can't afford premium every time. At this point you can really feel the speed. It suddenly just got really fast. It's really interesting watching the scenery as well. Lots of fields, lots of houses. Oh look, you can see Hangzhou in the distance now. We have been to Hangzhou before. We came on the trip when we were with Tripart, and I really loved it. So I'm excited to be back. I'm not used to going places on my own. I'm used to being with Dom, so kind of excited, but I'm kind of nervous as well. You can see the mountains in the distance. Up there, there's a pagoda on the mountain. Again, this one looks massive. And we've made it to Hangzhou East. The air smells so fresh here. It's the mountain air. But we're going to be here for a few days. We meaning me and you. And yeah, I don't know what we're going to do yet, but the first step is going to check into the hotel. We've got a hotel on the West Lake. Leaving the platform and going down somewhere. Feels like I've just got off a plane. And this must be the way out. It's a gated area. Do I need my passport? Yeah, I need my passport again. I'll see you on the other side. Am I mad? Why am I? Blimey, this is big. Looks like there's another barrier. I think this one you just walk through. Surely. Yep. Okay, good. It's absolutely massive in here. It makes King's Cross look like a thimble. I literally don't have a clue. Metro. Metro is this way. Okay. I think I'm going to take half metro and half taxi to the hotel. Anyway, I'm going to work it out. And I'll see you in the next video where we're going to be exploring Hangzhou together. Quite exciting. Hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you in the next one.